Good blessed Friday, December the 23rd, 2022. It's about 6:24 a.m. in the morning here. I used to live at 624 West Division once upon a time. I'm out here in -3 degrees weather here in Charleston, Missouri on Vine Street, the 600 block. This is what I was doing early this morning, paving the little way for a little area when my daughters and them leave or me leave. I did it again yesterday about maybe 5 or 6 o'clock because my two daughters, they was gone on doing what normal 16 and 17-year-olds do, that's productive, going to work and getting other business taken care of. But I just want to make a little statement here today. You know, it's time. Ain't nobody else doing it, but I'm gonna declare Charleston, Missouri, west side of town here in Mississippi County, a state of emergency. If somebody put on social internet that they gonna kidnap somebody kids, if somebody coming over here running shooting flares and other things at people's houses, continuously shooting them at people's cars while they driving, especially an elder person. It got a little cold outside, you know, and I decided to bring it on in. But just give y'all a look here what today is. You know, normally when I put it up, something happened. But I'm just trying to wake up somebody. You know, you see what time it is. Like I said yesterday, I was out doing this same thing when the snow first started. Let's take a look at here. Let's take a look. Take a look at here. But I was out doing this here, not to just show the individuals that's been threatening me and my daughters, you know, what they gonna do to them. You see, the police, the sheriff department, city hall, it's been about 48 hours. And if the town know the individuals that been going around here in Charleston, Missouri on the black side of town, west side of town. They ain't go nowhere else now. On the west side of town, terrorizing the town. I don't care how old he is. If we know who they are, I know the law enforcement know. You see, yesterday I went downtown and let the two dispatchers know to have the two officers, one of them to come to get in contact with me so I can give them another name of one of the individuals that was attacking my house on the second video when you seen the guy that was hiding behind this truck and the rest of them was over here waiting for the lady, with the one that was in this car to leave, and then you seen them come from over here where you see the arrow at, and then come through here. They thought they was ducking. That's how ignorant they are. You see what I'm saying? But we identified one of them because three of them had masks on, and the one that didn't have a mask on, you know, it really shocked me because I know his mother and his grandmother. And he done had tragedy in his life. And he know who I am. He know who I'm talking about. When the police done took the life of one of his family members, but he out here trying to destroy the black community. But let me just say this here. One of the latest little things that was on my YouTube was when I said I'm going to get the belt and whoop him or get my pipe if I get tired with the belt. Then one of these courageous, I guess they call themselves courageous gangster mafias or whatever they are, said that they got a 30 Glock. But see, they so young that they don't know when they first started making Glocks, they didn't stop. You see what I'm saying? When they started making Smith & Wessons, they didn't stop. When they started making Winchesters, they didn't stop. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you this here. I declare a state of emergency. I ain't waiting for Robert Hearns to declare a state of emergency. The City Hall, y'all seen on one of my videos, the City Hall gave Bobby Hearns the authority to call a state of emergency on burn ban. You see what I'm saying? A state emergency for a damn blower for the lagoon. But we got these ignorant young black people here in Charleston, Missouri on the west side that's terrorizing black folks. I'm a senior. I know y'all don't care. Y'all don't think I'm a senior because I stand up. You see what I'm saying? But I don't just blame law enforcement officials or City Hall. I blame the blacks who children's and grandchildren's is out here doing this here and ain't saying nothing about it. Only one family, husband and wife, spoke up. You see what I'm saying? Only one. And I would do the same thing if I knew my child was out here doing this here. But let me tell y'all, I done taught my daughters, besides putting God first, I done taught my daughters and them how to save lives because I learned how to save lives. And I taught them with all this stuff going on in the black communities, I taught them how to take lives. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell y'all something. I take it real serious when somebody talking about kidnapping my daughters. I take it real serious when somebody talking about coming over here and knocking my cameras out. But like I said, that would be one of the best things you can do. Because when you knock them out and I knock and put you in the ground, I'm talking about what, burying you, because what I got for you, you see what I'm saying? With your 30 Glock and anything else. What I got for you, it's going to stop your heart from beating permanent. Ain't no doctor on the face of this earth going to be able to revive you. That's if it come to that point. You see what I'm saying? That's if it come to this point, that point. And to Lester Gillespie, you remember in February when them 16 people got shot and 2 got killed, and you called me and asked me to come to the Lincoln School with the rest of them black and white individuals at the city hall meeting. I mean, a community meeting at the Lincoln School. You remember that? You remember that, Lester Gillespie? You remember when you called me and said, we need your voice? You said, it done hit home now. It's somebody that you know, but you don't give a damn about me and my children. You and them white folks and black folks was in there. I came and spoke like you asked me to. I came a couple other times with you and Superintendent Best, Arthur Cosell, and a bunch of them other ones. You remember with Nigel and Barry Boyce and a whole bunch of other people in that meeting when y'all asked me to come after I had been assaulted. You remember I came and called peace, but it ain't no peace now. You see what I'm saying? Because my daughter's been threatened to be kidnapped. You remember all them people you got from the Gibson Center that came down here with them fake ass promises, saying that they gonna deal with your children that being terrorized. My daughters have been terrorized for the past almost 15 years that they been born, and ain't none one of y'all from the Gibson Center, Susanna Wesley Center, Police Department, Sheriff Department, ain't none of y'all came, but I stood up with them. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell y'all this here, and I hope you're listening real good. I declare a state of emergency. You see what I'm saying? And those of y'all that know your children and grandchildren's doing this here out here, when they talking about 30 Glocks, they talking about kidnapping my daughters, I don't care if your child is 10 years old. If I see him coming towards a gun with a gun towards me or my children's, I'm going to do my best to kill him. You see what I'm saying? And anybody that come at me for killing them, I'm going to do the same to y'all. I'm going to tell y'all that there. You see, the police, if they was interested, they would have been, I'm going to tell you, if they're really interested, all they have to do is get all of them individual phones that people told y'all who was out here doing this, shooting them fire guns and them paint things and throwing eggs at people. All you got to do is get a court order to get their phones, and see where their phones was at the time this stuff happened. That's if y'all was really interested. Now, if it was the mayor, if it was the chief, if it was the police house, it'd be a whole different thing. If it was Lester Gillespie's house, if it was Arthur Cassell's house, if it was Steve Beck's house, if it was somebody in Susanna Wesley's house, oh, this would all be solved. And I don't care who don't like what I'm saying, but I'm going to tell y'all this here. Me and my 2 daughters declared a state of emergency. You approach us like you finna do something, your warning is right here. We gonna try to take your life. Now, if y'all interested in getting these individuals, get all of them phones that people said that they know that's who it was and see what was there. Y'all remind me of the people in Carbondale, Illinois, when my son was hung. They picked a guy up that was him and his wife was spending my son food stamps. Instead of pinging his phone to see where he was at, they asked his wife, do you think your husband killed Brian for meth? But they ain't documented. You see what I'm saying? But let me tell you this here. If they was interested, they would have pinged his phones. If y'all interested, y'all will follow the cameras. After my cameras got off of them individuals, y'all would follow y'all cameras in the city, in the housing authority, and see who house they went in, and y'all should immediately start eviction for their houses, lock the adults up or anybody in them houses that's on the lease, and evict them out of them houses. If they ain't in the projects, you need to arrest them. But I declare a state of emergency. You see what I'm saying? And if y'all want a war, y'all got it. But one thing about a war, you see what I'm saying? The way y'all came in my house, y'all look at the history of the people that came to my house. You see what I'm saying? Look what study happening to them in their family, getting shot at, getting shot, getting killed. I ain't doing it. But they reaping karma. They reaping what they sow. The boomerang returning to them. But see, if I come at y'all, I ain't going to do like y'all throwing something from a distance. I'm going to chase you if you run in your house. I'm going to kick your door in and I'm going to spray you. I'm telling you what I'm going to do if you come trying to attack me. I ain't going to throw stuff from a distance. I'm sick and tired of you punks. That's what y'all is. That's what y'all is. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, if the law enforcement was really interested, they'll get all them individual phones and see what was their location at the time of all of these attacks. I'm going to leave here for right now, y'all. But when you try to do something to my daughters and them, they got something to stop your heart from being permanent. You come up on me, the same thing. Y'all see I wasn't out there. I was out there at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning shoveling. Last night when my daughters and them was gone, they wasn't afraid to go. You see what I'm saying? They on alert. You see what I'm saying? We don't have to wait for Bobby Hearns to declare a state of emergency or the city hall to declare a state of emergency and get a damn blower full of lagoon. We don't have to wait for Lester Gillespie to call a meeting in city hall. Lester Gillespie playing both ends through the middle. You see what I'm saying? He'll talk about Susanna Wesley to me, and then he'll talk about me to Susanna Wesley. That's what he is. He what they call a double agent. People is hip to him now. Peace be still.